Hello techie people. Let's talk about OnePlus today. From their very first smartphone, which was OnePlus One, the company have claimed that their smartphones are flagship killers, and I totally agree to that. From OnePlus One to OnePlus 7, the products were really flagship killers with great pricing, but the things have drastically changed from last year's OnePlus 8 launching. They are increasing the price with their every new device, which leads to lose their tag as flagship at affordable price. But the things really started to went down in 2020 as OnePlus decided to enter in the mid-range budget smartphone segment with their OnePlus Nord series. We all know that OnePlus Nord was a great phone, but OnePlus had decided to launch OnePlus Nord's successor in 2021 as OnePlus Nord CE 5G. And to be honest, even with the crazy pricing and good specification, the OnePlus Nord CE 5G looks very cheap and does not feel like a OnePlus device. I totally agree that every company wants to increase their product and profit, but dear OnePlus, entering into mid-range segment was really a bad idea. We all know that this step will increase their own profit, but I don't think that launching cheap products will ever give them consistent profit. Anyways, after lots of bad reviews and criticism, OnePlus has finally decided to make improvements with their latest OnePlus Nord 2. And today I am gonna tell you how OnePlus new smartphone OnePlus Nord 2 has changed my mind about the Nord series. My name is Tanmay, and without any further ado, let's get started. Looking at the previous Nord series phones, the processors used by OnePlus are not really extraordinary, and to be honest, I have no complaint about that because OnePlus Nord series is meant to be budget friendly rather than the performance killer. But the real magic happened with OnePlus Nord 2. As first time ever, OnePlus is using MediaTek Dimensity 1200 with their smartphones, and it's a big upgrade. Comparing with the Snapdragon processor, this MediaTek Dimensity 1200 is equivalent to Snapdragon 870. Believe me guys, OnePlus Nord 2 is an extremely capable device whether you use heavy applications or do intense gaming. This crazy performance with this affordable price is such a great thing, and I am really impressed with that. Nice move OnePlus. Comparing with previous Nord phones, OnePlus Nord 1 has Snapdragon 765G processor, Nord CE 5G has Snapdragon 755G processor, and the OnePlus Nord 2 have MediaTek Dimensity 1200 SoC in it. In case of performance, the OnePlus Nord 2 is a clear winner. Last month, OnePlus has surprised us with the official announcement of merging with ColorOS. When I heard this, I was both worried and curious about beloved OxygenOS future. But no need to worry. OnePlus Nord 2 is the only device we have seen with merged OxygenOS. There is no big difference except of camera UI. Camera UI and color grading is now exactly similar to the ColorOS devices, which I personally think is a very great thing because we all love the color grading and image processing of ColorOS. So thumbs up for that. Apart from that, I think from now on we will experience very less bugs in OxygenOS because of merging with source code of ColorOS. Because we all know ColorOS is way more stable than previous OxygenOS, and I personally think from now on the OnePlus devices will hit less because of merging with ColorOS, which is really a great thing. Comparing with the previous OnePlus Nord phones, both the OnePlus Nord 1 and OnePlus Nord CE 5G have original OxygenOS, and OnePlus Nord 2 have merged OxygenOS. So in my opinion, Nord 2 is a clear winner. As I said before, merging with ColorOS source code will definitely improve the camera performance and will give the best possible results. This OnePlus Nord 2 comes with 50 megapixel Sony IMX766 main sensor with OIS support, 8MP secondary sensor with ultra-wide lens. The camera performance of this phone is killer in this price segment as compared to other smartphones. The white balance, saturation are perfectly balanced and well optimized because of the new source code. The front camera of OnePlus Nord 2 is now 32 megapixel, which I think is a great decision and which makes more refined face detection and detailing than previous Nord phones. So if you are ever worried about camera performance of previous OnePlus Nord phones, here is the good news for you. The camera performance of Nord 2 is much better in every way. Big thumbs up for camera. Looking at the camera comparison, the OnePlus Nord 1 have main 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 with secondary ultra-wide 8 megapixel sensor along with the 5 megapixel of depth sensor. Apart from that, the phone has also 2 megapixel of micro sensor. The OnePlus Nord CE 5G has 64 megapixel of primary sensor with 8 megapixel of ultra-wide sensor, and the OnePlus Nord 2 have 50 megapixel Sony IMX766 main sensor with OIS, 8 megapixel secondary sensor with ultra-wide lens and 2 megapixel of monochrome sensor. Again, OnePlus Nord 2 is a clear winner. Apart from that, the battery capacity is now 4500 mAh and supports 65 watt fast charging. Also, looking at the display, it has 6.43-inch Super AMOLED display which have 90 Hz of refresh rate. Okay, let's look at the comparison chart again. We can clearly see that in every aspect, the OnePlus Nord 2 is far superior than the other two devices. With these all specs, OnePlus has clearly made an improvement with their latest OnePlus Nord 2 phone. I would definitely recommend you OnePlus Nord 2 if your budget is around 30,000 Indian rupees. Also, if you are confused to pick between OnePlus Nord 2, Realme X7 Max and Poco F3, I would suggest you to watch this latest comparison video from the Litbit. I will provide the card and the link in the description below. Also, let me know your thoughts about OnePlus Nord 2 and what things should I improve in my upcoming videos in the comment section below. Until the next time, be safe, be happy.